Hello, I'm Derek John Johnson. Derek's the master name, Diana is the fem name. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about, Khia, I believe is how her name is pronounced. I'm not sure. I don't want to be disrespectful. Um, a young girl who was about to stab someone until a cop shot her. Now, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I do not mean I'm not saying that there's no such thing as systemic racism or that it did not play a part in this. Of course it did. There is a problem in this country. You'd have to be stupid not to notice it. But in this case, I really don't think the cop can be legally prosecuted for this because he followed protocol. Now, were there better ways to handle this? Yeah. Here's the thing. I think there was a way that everybody could have walked away from this alive. He could have shot her in her arm or in her shoulder to make her drop the knife and basically kept her alive till the ambulance came. But with that being said, there's not really much we can do within the current system. We need to change the laws and change how basically policing works in general. I do believe we should abolish the current police and replace it with a much more democratic institution that's trained not only in how to solve crimes, but also trained in de-escalation techniques, non-lethal options, and work on improving and finding more non-lethal options to take care of these young black people. Here's the thing. What happened to Khia was legally, there's nothing we can do about it. Morally, honestly, I'm tempted to say this is kind of a gray area because she was going to stab someone, and stabbing can lead to death or injury. And the girl Khia was about to stab, her life is just as valuable as Khia is. Now, do I... And look, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. There are countless cases. If Khia was white, she probably would still be alive. Let's just be honest here. Cops tend to be lots more lenient on white people. This is just a fact, and it needs to change. But I do think we should commemorate Khia and see her as a victim, because technically she was. And guess what? I do think we need to work on the underlying issues, like black people automatically being assumed to be violent thugs just because some are. Black people all being grouped in with the worst of representations of African American people. I think these are problems that do need to be fixed, and I do think what happened to Khia was absolutely horrible. But just from a legal standpoint, I don't think there's any way to really arrest or prosecute the cop for this. However, there probably should be.